Hello guys, Ganesh here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I came back with one more assembly exercise. So I know we have done this uh, assembly already in our channel by using the CATIA software only. So in this video, from this tutorial, we'll try to do the same assembly in the Solidworks software also. And then after we will try to learn about this ballooning and this build of material generation and the drawings generation like this way. Okay. So without wasting time, let's get started. Okay, the drawings are given here. So let's rotate it. Yeah, yeah, here it is. Okay, we start from housing. Okay, so I already opened my SolidWorks. So since I'm going to developing one assembly file, so I'm going to clicking on this assembly. So next thing, it will ask for inserting the parts. Here the question is, I didn't develop this part earlier. I need to develop it right from here itself. So which is what we can call it as a bottom top to bottom approach. Okay, so now what I'll do, I have an assembly file and I need to have a part in this. How can I add that part? Here you can see if I have the parts in my drive, I can click on this insert components and browse for it. Okay, I can browse and I can pick them, but here the issue is I'm not having the parts readily in my drive. I need to create them here itself. So what I'll do, I'll click on this new part. So you can see here a new part is generated with a F symbol before of it, and look care about this bracket symbol. Okay, the F symbol denotes this part is fixed. Okay, and this part and this bracket symbol denotes this is a virtual part which is not stored in your drive. Okay, so if you right click on this, you can see the save part in an external file. You have to save this, but we will do this at the end of this assembly file. Okay, now as of now I'll rename it as housing. Okay, and I will model it. So let's make it float first. So I remove the constraint which is generated by software by defaultly, which is a fixed constraint. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just make sure these two point and assembly file were in the same coincident. Okay, now I have part. I need to add a geometry in. Okay, let's see about it. Part now. You can see here. Okay, so front plane. So I'm going to developing it from the front view sketch. So I'll make one center line like this way. Let's give an approximate dimension 95. I'll keep it 200. So it will act as a axis. Okay, take line command and start drawing it. Okay, so which is not the solid profile, which is a, see, I'm starting from here. Here you can see the steps or how they are being done. Yeah, inside it is completed. Outside we are not having any much more features. Okay, one feature is there, and I will have finished it like this way, and it is a closer sketch now. Okay, now we will constrain it every single. So 30 degrees, that is fine. So from here to this point, this way I can give 30 degrees value, and from here to the center point I can give the diameter. How much it is? 17 only. So 17. Okay, don't worry about it. So whenever we give the dimensions properly, it will be corrected. Okay, you can see from this point to this, there is a distance given 13. From this to this is given as 13. Okay, you can manually drag it, place it. Okay, okay, next step, which is having 13 diameter. Sorry guys, here it is 40. So actually this value is 40. Okay, and then this, yeah, here you can see this is 30, and then this is the shortest one is 17. Okay, I think I did some more extra step here. Okay, let's delete the line. Okay, drag it, drag these lines up to the intersecting and then trim them. S is your shortcut key to search for commands. Okay, and then this distance is somewhere given around 6.5. So this distance is 6 point, sorry, double click 6.5, enter, and then uh, this thickness 5.5, this thickness 5.5, enter. Yeah, you can see 35 diameter, 35, enter. What is the length? Is 11 mm. Okay, and what is the inside diameter of this 46, 46, enter. And what is this 40, 40, enter. Okay, and then 36, this length is 36, enter. And then this is 19, enter. And what about OD? Where is OD? 56. Okay, and about this OD we can see 37, so which is given as radius values. So 37 into 2. Okay, and this is 54. This point to this line 54, enter. Okay, any mistake? Yeah, seems like so. Yeah, 30 degrees is not correct. Yeah, 30 degrees is not from this to this. Okay, it is 15 degrees only. Okay, fine. And then 10, this gap is 3. This gap is 3 only. And then this is 10. See, my sketch is fully constrained now. You can see that fully defined, and every sketch is black in color. Now I can exit it. I can use the revolve tool to make it revolve. Okay, about this axis, click on OK. Now I have some basic features only here. So if I want to do this uh, protrudes and then this halo. I need to do it in second step. Okay, so let's do this now. What I'll do, I'll just use the plane again. I'm not going to creating any plane. So some people will say that, so you have the top plane at this area, so create a one more plane here so that it will be easy. So I don't think, yeah, you can do it like that. Yeah, you can do it like that. You can use the top plane, I think, sketch. Okay, but you need to know, yeah, 47 it is from the center to this point, which is given 47. So what I'll do, I'll just make the diameter of 56. So take one circle and make sure this origin point and the center point of circle going to the horizontal only, and diameter is 56, right? That's fine. So, and what about distance? 37 from last edge to the center. This is 37. Enter. Now you can see this sketch is also full transparent. Okay, okay, that is what the thing I can do as of now. Now exit, Control 7 for isometric view, and I'll choose the S key, or else go to features, extrude. Okay, here the conditions I will change it. I don't have to create a new plane. So here you can see the from, right? So I'll choose offset. I'll give 47 value because that is what given in the drawing. Okay, and end condition I'll choose up to next, or else up to surface. That's it. You can see that, right? Click on OK, and then the next thing, sketch. I'll click on this plane, sketch. What is the circle diameter? And I'll make sure this circle and this are concentric to each other. So what is the diameter, and which is 36. Yeah, 36, right? Yeah, exit. Now extruded cut, right click, up to next. Now you can see, right? So the next thing, we'll have to make this. Okay, so click on this plane, sketch, next circle point. What is the radius? 9. That means 18 there. And set this point, vertical point, make it vertical. Okay, this is fine. Now exit. You can make the cutouts. Okay, but I'm not doing that. Let them, it is extruded cut, up to surface, sorry, up to surface, select this face only. Okay, now select this and go to circular pattern, and the direction you can choose the any circular reference. Okay, just I want 3 only. Okay, make sure the features to be circular patterned, not the bodies. Okay, the next thing, I can use the whole command directly. Composition, select display, and yeah, I can make 3 holes like this way. Okay, it is a diameter of R7. You can see the drill sizes. Okay, 7 diameter, right? That's it. You can see that this hole is even going along with this also. I don't want that. How can I do that? Click on edit feature. You can see the end condition. It is through all. That is why it is being through all. And what you can do is you can make it up to next. Okay, click on OK. And then if you see it carefully, you can see four holes are there on top side, so which is having the PCD of 46. Okay, let's do that. I don't know, I'm not sure about whether these are 2 holes or 4 holes. Okay, but we will keep it 4. Okay, the drawing is not good enough to understand whether these holes are 4 or 2 only. So how can we understand that? The question is that now you can see the assembly here, or else you can see the assembly here also. Here, this is the part we are modeling now, and here this side you will be having one cap, and the cap having four nuts, right? So that means we need to provide here the 4 nuts. So click on this whole wizard, click on this position, and select this face. And here the question is, no one talk something like that. So what does it means that you need to keep tap holes here, then only you can able to put a nut here. Yeah, so we'll have to make this setting as tap holes, not like any. So 46 is a PCB, that's fine. Now you can see the type. There is a option called bottom tapped hole or straight tapped hole. Tapped hole, I'll make it as, okay, MIT is too much, so M4, I'll go for M4. That's fine. And end condition also you'll have to check very carefully. Here in this case I'll give 10 only. Okay, now I have one hole. I need to make a few more also. Circular pattern. Sorry. So features to be pattern. So I want this feature to be pattern. So that's why I have selected in the first box. And the direction I can choose any reference. So quantity is 4. That's it. That's how you can make parts like this way. And yeah, we'll cover this from one by one video guys. Not everything at one in a single video. And here's one more thing that I forgot to say is has some radius here, so we'll have to do that. We call it as fillet. Okay, so 10 keep it because nothing is given properly there. Okay, so now what we'll do, so we will cover the next parts from the next video onwards. And yeah, thanks for watching, have a good day.